Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the ATTE Tank Gunner from the Episode 3 Greatest Battles collection. And this guy is actually really cool, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. Here it is, pretty standard for the era. It's got a really nice image from Episode 3 here on the front, and then whenever you flip it over onto the back, you can see an image of the character here, and then an image of the figure itself down here, as well as all of the other figures that were released, at around the same time. And then down here in the corner, you'll notice there's a little hole, and that displays the little exclusive hologram figure, which would have been displayed like this. The one that this one comes with is the Stormtrooper, which honestly you can never have too many of these. I think they always look really cool in displays and stuff, so definitely a cool addition. As far as the figure itself goes, the clone here stands at about 3 3/4 inches tall, so he's right in scale with all of your other 3 3/4 inch figures, and he comes with a ton of accessories. The first one, like I mentioned, is here. The next one is his blaster. So you can see, if it'll focus, pretty standard stuff, no paintwork or anything on there, but it does fit in his hands and it does look nice, which is always nice. And then he's got, this is something that honestly, when I first saw it, I always thought was unusual. You can pull the armor off of the top of his helmet, as you can see there. It fits on there really tight, and it looks fairly nice when it's on there. And then you can also remove the helmet itself, which is really kind of a cool idea, because you can kind of get more variety out of your clone troopers, which I think is cool. His next accessory is this Biker Scout blaster. You can see there, again, no paintwork or anything, but it does look nice. And then finally, he comes with this really cool kind of forest base, which I always thought looked really nice. It's got a ton of paintwork and detail on there, which I think is really cool. And always, I think a figure should come with a base if it's got the peg holes, so definitely glad that they included this. Now, as far as articulation on this figure goes, it's a little bit of a mixed bag. Some of it is amazing, and some of it is absolutely terrible, but we'll go ahead and run through it here. In the head, he's got a single ball peg with a really nice range of motion. Then in the shoulders here, he's got a swivel, just a swivel in the shoulder that goes 360, and then he's got a swivel at the elbow and then a swivel at the wrist. So honestly, as far as the upper body, you can pretty much only get him into one pose, and that is holding his gun just like this, which really stinks. If they had done a little bit of more articulation in the upper body, this would be one of the greatest clone bodies I think that they have. Continuing on, there's no articulation at the waist or anything. That's not the biggest deal in the world. And then you finally come to the hips, which has amazing articulation. They're a ball hinge in there, so they have an excellent range of motion in all directions, and they don't look kind of any, bulbous or weird like some of the other ball joint ones do. They look really natural and nice. Then he's got ball hinged knees with a swivel, and then hinged ankles with a swivel. So overall, from about here down, the figure is absolutely perfect. From here up, the figure is, kind of so-so. Overall, though, I do really like this figure. I actually liked it more than I thought I would. I had avoided this one for years, but after picking it up, it's definitely a really cool figure with a ton of accessories, so I'm definitely glad to add it to the collection. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.